Hello everybody, how you all doing? Nice to see you watching another of Manxman's videos. Sad thing is, it's not a very fun video this. I just want to say a few words and let you all know some information and details about the rider that was killed last Tuesday evening in the first Supertwin race. Spanish rider by the name of Raul Torras Martinez. He died in a collision at Alpine. Alpine, as far as I can believe, is a very fast right-hand corner between Bishop's Court and Ballaugh Bridge. Quite close to Ballaugh Bridge, in fact. And you know what shocks me a lot is that BBC Sport never mentioned anything about it. You know, here we have an experienced TT rider loses his life in a sport. No mention on BBC Sport. But if he would have been a footballer, if he would have stubbed his toe, it would have been talked about. Oh, tragedy. Footballer stubs his toe. But this is what we're up against with road racing. You know, as soon as something like this happens, generally the media pounces on the Isle of Man. Too dangerous, should be banned. No, it won't be banned. The TT, the Manx Grand Prix, even the Southern 100, we have no intention, or our government has no intention of banning these events that we hold here. We are not part of the United Kingdom. We're self-governing, the longest continuous running government in the world here on the Isle of Man. So no outside force, if we can call it that, is going to tell us to ban our road racing. So here we have, I mean, this is the guy in my background. He's 46 years old, and what it means to TT's race statistics, he was the 267th competitor to die in the event since it started in 1907. I mean, last year we did have 6 deaths. A lot. This year, 1. 1 is still one too many, of course. And so we can't. Yeah, I mean, Raul has, well, he's an experienced TT rider, competitor, taken part in 21 races, and it was just such a shock to the island, really, to everyone, because he was so popular. He's 46 years old, and of course, as I said, he died in the first Supertwin, well, race 1 of race 2, 3-lap event, and he died on the last lap. He'd already been in the Superstock earlier in the day. He 20th place. I had to think for a moment, sorry about that, but yeah, he finished 20th in the Superstock. Fastest Spaniard ever to have lapped the TT course, organisers said. His speed in the Superstock race, I've just got to have a look at that. It was somewhere around 125 miles an hour. Yeah, so as I said, he came 20th in the Superstock race with a lap speed of 125.470 miles an hour lap time. This is it, fastest Spaniard ever. In total, he's completed in 21 races, and that's earned him a total of 18 bronze replicas. A bronze replica is given to a finisher who finishes within a certain allocated time or stated time behind the leader. So when we think about the leaders now in these races, especially this year, breaking lap records, you've got to be going some even to get a bronze award. The Isle of Man, everybody on the Isle of Man, I'm sure, would join me in passing on their deepest sympathy to Raul's family, friends, loved ones, and of course he had a lot of friends. You know, in this event, there's a lot of camaraderie, not just in sidecars but in solos, of which was his passion. And when I talk about passion, he was very passionate towards his road racing, something that he loved more than anything else. He motivated a lot of people, a lot of riders to come into the sport. And I think that's his legacy, really, his motivation that inspired other people to come in. May he rest in peace. And we have to understand he lived his life doing what he loved most, racing motorbikes. The speeds they're going now, yeah, somebody who'd said breakneck speeds, they are breakneck speeds, and it's the most difficult course in the world, I believe, and so do many, the TT. But he will always be recognised as a superb rider. That's all I've got to say. I'll just post some photos or follow with some photos and some clips from his last race. So again, rest in peace, Raul. You will be missed, no doubt about that.